Coming up on UT 10 News, a look at how local residents are using social media to help find missing persons.
And we'll also see how the university is helping children in need.
Plus, Bailey Lustick traveled out to Scott Park as the Rockets look to snap their losing streak against Miami. Your news in 10 minutes starts now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jessica Zintek.
And I'm Juan Wise II. Last week, UT 10 News told you about an outbreak of measles in southeast Michigan.
Alyssa Norden takes a more in-depth look at how local care facilities preparation.
Since our story last week, the number of people diagnosed with measles in Michigan has grown. The Michigan Department of Health reports as of April 5th, there are now 39 cases in 2 southeast counties. The infected people range in age from 8 months to 63 years old. Some Michiganders say they are worried about the disease spreading even more.
It's scary that measles is becoming such an issue. It's scary because it was pretty much eradicated.
In Toledo, health providers are preparing in case the outbreak makes its way down to the Glass City.
What we would be doing is taking those things we've learned from past practice and implementing that for an outbreak such as measles.
We're setting up a process with the emergency department to screen patients and then to isolate them promptly and run their necessary tests.
Currently in Lucas County, there have been no reported cases of the measles. For UT 10 News, I'm Alyssa Norden.
According to the National Missing and Unidentified Persons System, more than 600,000 people go missing every year.
Kaylee Loofborough sees how that system and a local woman are helping in the silent fight.
Just knowing that that child at 3 years old, when I just had a son, just made me keep thinking about, what if this is my child?
For the past 25 years, the 1994 disappearance of Jamel Williams has always stayed with Angie Martinez. After hearing a string of adults and children were reported as missing, Martinez created a Facebook group to help families search, along with other resources such as NamUs. NamUs is a clearinghouse overseen by the National Institute of Justice. It provides tools and resources to law enforcement to compare cases.
You can create a profile for your missing person there as well. And this is one of the first government databases that the public can do that.
The database compiles case information, identifiers, and available biometrics such as dental records and fingerprints.
There are currently 5 states mandated to enter information into NamUs after a 30-day period. Now, Ohio is not one of them, but Matthews says that there is a draft currently in the works, and hopefully that changes soon. Reporting for UT 10 News, I'm Kaylee Loofborough.
According to the advocacy group Resilience, one of the most common rape myths is that victims' clothing can provoke an attack. To kick off Sexual Assault Awareness Month, UT Title IX office hosted a 4-day art exhibit in Carlson Library called What Are You Wearing? The artwork shows examples that everyday clothing victims were wearing when they were attacked.
Sexual assault isn't about sexual attraction. It isn't about the clothes you were wearing or the way that you were interacting with someone.
The Title IX office representatives say anyone who believes they have been sexually assaulted should contact them at their office in Snyder Memorial.
April is Autism Awareness Month.
That's right, Juan. This week I took a look at why not only awareness is important, but also acceptance. According to the Centers for Disease Control, 1 in 59 children are diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder, and the number continues to rise. It's 4 times more likely for boys to develop ASD than girls. Every case is different, and no 2 individuals are the same. There is no cure, and acceptance is a big step in normalizing autism.
It is great that people are more aware, but acceptance means that kids get to integrate into society, that they're not kind of separated out, that they're friends, they're neighbors, they're buddies.
Autism challenges both social and behavioral aspects of a person's life. Many people with ASD have stims that vary from hand flapping to grunting. Too much stimulation can cause a sensory overload.
Their body just reacts differently. Either they can scream or they can throw themselves to the ground, they can flee.
Hi, my name is Landon. Today, with the breaking news. Oh, sorry. So we're about to change the animals of the world.
The Autism Society of Northwest Ohio is working to improve the lives of everyone affected by autism. For more information, go to ut10news.com and click on the Autism Awareness link.
Children's Miracle Network hospitals raise funds to provide 32 million treatments every year to kids. UT students are doing their part to help. Rockathon is a student-organized celebration to raise money to help sick children and their families. The money raised goes directly towards research and technology to help kids through their recovery process. This year, Rockathon raised over $101 $121,000.
The support that they are able to give is absolutely amazing.
Since 2001, Rockathon has raised more than $1 million to help sick children.
A local organization is on a mission to revitalize a historic Toledo neighborhood. Since its creation nearly 5 years ago, Historic South has been improving the different aspects of Old South End. After receiving a $300,000 grant from the state, the initiative matched through private funding. The money is being used to restore rundown homes.
It's an opportunity for our generation to make it better for the future generations.
So far, Historic South Initiative has fixed up 30 homes in the neighborhood and looks to repair 30 more by July. Toledo's Ottawa River runs west to east through UT's campus.
And the UT Recreational Services look forward to utilizing this potential very soon. Reed Teetsdorf joins us now. Reed, how does UT plan on taking advantage of the river?
Well, if you've ever wanted to float downstream in a kayak provided by UT, your wish will be granted.
Kayaks are coming to Ottawa River this fall.
According to President Gaber's State of the University speech, the pedestrian bridge by Savage Arena is being replaced with the launch point for the kayaks into the river. Gaber's goal is to provide opportunities for students to more fully enjoy the river that runs through campus. UT Recreational Services already have kayaks that are used in the rec center pool, which will now be used in the river starting this fall.
Kayaking's a great time. I personally kayak all the time. And I think it's a great way for people to get more active, want to get more motivated to go outside and stuff.
Construction on the launch point for the kayaks will begin this summer and is set to be completed for the upcoming fall semester.
I'm Bailey Lustig, and this is your UT 10 Sports Report. This weekend, the baseball team tried to cage the Redhawks of Miami. But first, we revisit the battle of I-75 as the Rocket track and field team took on Bowling Green Friday. The Falcons got off to the early lead in the hammer throw as Leah Gustafson launches the ball over 58 meters, giving BG the advantage 8-3. But UT wasn't giving up so easily. In the high jump, Italia Lima vaulted over the 1.65-meter bar, earning 8 points for her team. Later in the long jump, Janelle Rowe arches her way over 5 meters into the air, padding the Rockets' overall advantage. UT would seal the win with a strong showing from Janelle Noe in the 1,500-meter run, with a time of 4 minutes, 28 seconds. The final score, a 98-72 win for the Midnight Blue and Gold. And over to the baseball diamond, the Rockets took flight over the Miami Redhawks. Toledo would come out the gate strong as leadoff hitter Brad Boss sends one to right field for a solo home run. Miami looked to get one of their own, but Jordan Stevens' pop-up to right field was caught, allowing Cole Andrews to race home. Boss would help the Rockets again with his 2-run double, putting the Rockets at 3. Red Hawk Christian Tejada would find the sweet spot of his bat for a 2-run homer, tying up the contest 3-3. But Toledo wouldn't let that last long as they scored an additional 3 runs before the 7th inning stretch. The Rockets would fend off Red Hawks by a 7-5 count.
Brad Boss had a big day for us at the plate. Mark Manicki, had a couple big hits for us too. So, it was really overall a really solid team performance, and it feels good to get a win.
The men will take on the Dayton Flyers today at 3 at Scott Park. It was such a nice day out for, sports, baseball. I just got really badly sunburned.
Oh, that's not good. I just look forward to all the nice weather coming up.
Me too.
I agree.
It's like perfect weather for, Liello, spring weather.
Or
spring
kayaking
fever.
in the river.
Kayaking. I agree. Or some grilling.
That's it for UT10 News. For web-exclusive content, visit UT10news.com. And you can catch us next Tuesday at noon on our YouTube channel. For Juan Wise II, Bailey Lustig, and all of our crew, I'm Jessica Zintek. Have a great week and stay tuned for more news from the UT campus.